What's going on, guys? This is Mikeinoid, and today I'll be unboxing the Xbox Series X. So the Xbox Series X and PS5 came out during the holiday season of 2020. I managed to pre-order the PS5 off the official website and received the system on November 12th of 2020. So I've been playing next gen for a while now on Sony's console. I wasn't so lucky with Microsoft's console. Websites were either crashing at checkout or just refused to load after pressing add to cart. Thanks to the high demand and the low supply of computer chips, I wasn't able to get the Xbox Series X that November, which honestly, looking back, it was totally fine. You know, as a college student, I just dropped over $500 on a Spider-Man playing machine. I was pretty much set for that Christmas. Plus, I can still play new releases like Halo Infinite on my Xbox One S, so I was fine just playing on current Xbox hardware. Fast forward to 2022, I still haven't seen a Series X on store shelves, only Series S systems. However, for my birthday / anniversary, Isabella was able to buy me the Series X off of the Microsoft website. Let's f***ing go! So let's go ahead and unbox the console. By now, y'all probably already know about this big black beast specs: 4K 120 frames per second, 1TB of SSD, 8K HDR, VRR, all packed into this mini fridge. We'll start by pulling these 4 pull tabs on the box, which doesn't rip up the box, which is greatly appreciated. And you can just open it up like so to see how everything is nicely packaged and presented. I'm gonna start with the simple stuff first. We got the power cable, no brick required by the way, the HDMI 2.1 cable, some literature, and the controller. The Series X controller is slightly different than the Xbox One controllers. It has a different design by the Xbox button on the top, some extra gripping on the trigger buttons and even on the controller itself, an updated D-pad, and the newly added share button, which allows you to capture pictures and videos instantly without pressing the home button and pressing Y or X. And you also get 2 Duracell AA batteries, which is really nice. I'm just going to get a charge pack for the controller, but I still appreciate the option. Now we can check out the console. Hold on. We still have a piece of paper telling us how to set up. Now we can check out the console itself. This is definitely a box, and quite a heavy one as well. I wasn't expecting it to be that heavy. For a while now, I've considered getting the Series S since it's cheaper and easier to find, but what kept me wanting the Series X was for sure the disk drive. I have a good amount of physical Xbox One games and backwards compatible Xbox 360 and original Xbox games in my collection, so the Series X made the most sense. On the front side, there's the on button, the disk drive with the eject button, a USB port, and the controller sync button. On this side, there's some rubber pads to set the console horizontally, and then on the bottom is the built-in stand to set the console vertically. The backside has the power and HDMI ports, Ethernet port, 2 USB ports, and the storage expansion slot, which I probably won't be using anytime soon. God damn, that's expensive. Also, I like the optical illusion on the top. I like how they made this work without any lights. So now that I have the Xbox out the box, it's time to set it up. Having an Xbox app makes setting up my account pretty easy and allows me to bring over my settings from my Xbox One S pretty straightforward. I went ahead and saved all of my games onto this external hard drive, so I'm just able to plug it in and start playing. Of course, I have to upgrade some titles and even move some titles onto the console itself to be able to use the quick resume feature. The quick resume feature, of course, will allow you to exit out a game and go back into playing a different one without closing the titles themselves. So after I let everything install and upgrade, I finally went ahead and got myself dev mode, which only costs $20 and will allow me to install RetroArch and play a bunch of retro games. Of course, you can play your NES and Game Boy Advance games, no problem, but I think one of the most impressive things is the fact that you can play GameCube games on the Series X. Honestly, I mean, the game looks great. There's a little bit of slowdown at some points, but overall, I mean, it looks beautiful. I honestly play more on my Xbox than my PS5 just because more of my friends are on Xbox, which is why I'm kind of more excited to play the Series X than I was the PS5, although the PS5 still has some better exclusives in my opinion. So far, I'm really enjoying the fast SSD and the quick resume feature. I'm also really hyped to play Elden Ring on this bad boy since it was a bit rough on the Xbox One S, and I can't wait to install more classic games for RetroArch, and maybe I can even try to play some Wii games on here. The Xbox Series X is definitely one of my favorite birthday presents. Well, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think of the Xbox Series X down in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching, and of course, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. And yes, Xbox One Skylanders portals will work on the Series X, easily the best feature.